ever sees all. Oh, does it ever see all? All and everything. It will be the end of existence. People will drown. They will drown in their own filth. It will be their blood. The end of existence. Their sweat. And their grease from chicken wings. Yes. I kid you not. The voices will never leave you. The full biz. If this is your first shrine of chaos, it won't be your last. You will get sucked in the warp. You will be trapped here forever. Your path leads to demonhood. Does that sound like a good option? Oh, I bet it does. MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to the Shrine of Chaos. Today is July 3rd, 2014. If this is your first Shrine of Chaos, then... Did you hear it? Come on, man. There were so many voices talking right there. You should have heard it. If you didn't hear it, you gotta listen a little bit more. I'm going to be giving away some painting DVDs today. And the reason why I'm going to be doing that is because we all got to brush up on our painting skills. Because we got some new models coming. Especially us orc players. I include myself in there because if chaos didn't exist, well, there would be no Warhammer 40k. But I would play orcs if chaos didn't exist. In fact, there's really nothing stopping me from playing orcs other than the fact that I haven't completed my Chaos Army yet. I just want to collect more Chaos Marines. Come on, isn't that an understandable thing? You want to finish a project. You start something, got to finish it, right? There's nothing wrong with that. That's why. That's why. Anyway, orcs are new. We're going to be talking about orcs today. Orcs and Chaos. And the reason why we're talking about orcs. Oh, you know Cody Roo. Yeah, I'm talking to you, man. Cody Roo. The man that speaks and encases his words in gold. The man that has a seat at the cosmic table of the universe. The man who came down for a week with his son to do a narrative campaign. And it was epic-filled awesomeness. Stay tuned for that. It's Orcs versus Chaos narrative campaign. It's already filmed. It's already completed. He did it in the week that he was down here. He came here for that purpose because the gods beckoned for him. I'm going to show you some stills from that in a few moments because it is just so good. The stuff was just amazingness. It was really, really nice. But we're going to get to that in a few moments. Now, if this is your first Shrine of Chaos, then there's going to be a few things that will be brand new to you, as is most things when you try them for the first time. One of them being a Chaos Comment Bomb. If you're not sure what that is, just wait and see. A Chaos Comment Bomb. Remember those 3 words. Those 3 words will be ingrained in your mind. Now, I forgot to ask the Mystics, Sword of Justice, wielder, moderator to send out an email. So right now we only have 26 viewers. So once he sends out that email, a bunch of more cultists will join the Shrine of Chaos. And once that happens, then it's seriousness. Then you know we are in business to talk about this campaign, because we've got to talk about the campaign. It was so much fun. The Primogenitor's Promise campaign isn't even over yet, and we're still in that. Next week is the last week for the Primogenitor's Promise. There is no more after that. And the week following that, that's when the new Orcs versus Chaos, Farewell to Old Orcs narrative campaign is coming out. And we're deciding on doing something different with it. Instead of spreading it out over 4 weeks, because it's 8 battles in total, we're going to give it to you throughout the course of 1 week. So that entire week is going to be dedicated to letting you have a lot of meat that is orc-filled, and it's going to be released 1 or 2 battle reports every day. 1 on YouTube, 1 in the vault, so that you can enjoy and feast on the goodness. And it's also a way of saying goodbye old edition orcs, welcome new edition orcs, because the campaign was filmed before the new Orc Codex came out. I have a knack for that. I have a knack for using models before they're updated, like right before they're updated. So I plan on making a Blood Angels versus Chaos campaign in the future, and any money, right after I finish filming that, there's going to be a new Blood Angels Codex. I'm just saying. That's what I think. Anyway. So let's see who we got in the chat here. Let's just hang out for a few minutes, because it's going to take a few minutes for that email to cycle through and be spit out through the warp here. You know what? I'm going to do something fun for a few minutes here. I'm going to give a shout out to Days ZX, because Days ZX did this, sent me an email showing this picture. This is the landing pad that Days ZX won a few weeks back. This was a prize that was awarded in the Shrine of Chaos. And you had mentioned that you don't actually play 40k, but you do play this. And you wanted to show off what you were using it for. I like that mat, by the way. Is that a battle mat? That looks like a battle mat. I'm going to ask you. Because those craters underneath the landing pad, it looks like a battlefield battle mat. If it's not, then it's just a really, really, really good paint job. And if it's terrain, then that's even more impressive. But I think that it's a battle mat. Here you went and assembled this thing, and I'm talking about the battle mat underneath the Sky Shield landing pad. That's not cool. Frontline Gaming. There you go. Frontline Gaming. We have 2 of those. They look amazing. They look ridiculously awesome. I love them. I've used 1 in a battle report so far, and I think they're just sick. I think this company is going to go really, really far in this market, because when you look, like, okay, I'm going to show that again. I'm going to show that image again because it's too beautiful not to show. It's high resolution battle mats, and it's kind of like a mouse pad. So when it falls on the table, it goes flat. It doesn't wrinkle or crease. It looks 3D. That looks like you're on a moon. It's pretty amazing. And the 2 battle mats that we have, one is grassy kind of your typical gaming mat with some trails, some mud trails mixed in, and it's high res and looks really vibrant and colorful, but not colorful in a bad way where it looks fake. And the other one is a cityscape where there's roads and ruins and rubble, and it looks really amazing. So stay tuned for those bat reps where those are featured, because we're going to be using those, and we're going to be getting more of them because they just look pristine. Like, I want that moon one. That moon one looks really good. That would be really good in battle reports because it's a good color and it would match a lot of things. So, Frontline Gaming, thank you. Anyone have a Frozen vid? Well, my daughter likes to sing the song from that movie. So if you're asking for a video from the movie, you'll probably have to go in Tzeentch's realm for that, because out of all the gods of chaos, Khorne would be the most opposite, because you're probably not going to get Frozen in his planet or anything of that nature. So anyway, 36, let me see. What? Yeah, I recommend. Okay. Plasma Painter. Dave, do you recommend a Defi as an ally for Necrons? I think I recommend a Defi for an ally for anyone, really. Especially for Tau. And the reason why is because he can just right on to the back of their backs with his battle cannon, and it would be glorious, right? Who would say that he wouldn't do that? In fact, if that happened, I would just attack my own models in the hypothetical event that I was ever allied with Tau. But that is not going to happen because I am a being who is alive and breathing. And so while that is still occurring, that other thing will never happen. Just so you know. Sending emails and voices from the warp started whispering through my laptop. Creepy, Dave. I said laptop instead of laptop. That's my imitation of a dog called Ruffy. And if you like it, just say yes. And I will never do it again because it was actually a mistake. And this is my way of backtracking and covering it up. I was going to say digging it up, like digging up a bone, trying to make it come full circle. But it didn't quite work out in my favor. You know what? I think that people who arrived because of the email are here now. So if you've recently received an email saying that the Shrine of Chaos has started, please say I, just so I know that you have come from that. Because if you have, then we can get started with the show. Started more so. We kind of already started, but like get more going into it. This is a warm-up. This is a warm-up exercise. We're doing stretches right now. We don't want to be pulling any ligaments or muscles. Because once we get to the heavy lifting of this Shrine of Chaos, you're going to be sore for so long afterwards because of the awesomeness. You're going to want to eat so many chicken wings to have that protein to help build your muscles and that fat too, because Nurgle likes both. He's not a respecter of food groups. So, just so you know. I. You said E. Biren said E. I guess that means that you weren't a recipient of the email. But, no, that's fine. Okay, anyway. A couple things I need to announce. First, these are the giveaways today. We got to be learning how to paint a little bit better. I have some DVDs. Going to be giving them away at the end of the show. Dry brush everything. This is a DVD made by Chris. He's going to be showing you dry brushing techniques. This is wet blend everything. Another one made by Chris. He'll show you various wet blending techniques. And the third one here is from Austin. This is wash everything. He will give you every wash technique that you can think of that would be awesome in your army, and that'll help you paint minions of miniatures in record time. So those 3 DVDs will be given out separately at near the end of the show today, because we got to be painting up our models so that we can be playing games. 6 weeks is the time until I leave to go to Virginia to film the Rangers. That's very exciting. If you, for those of you who are interested, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share this because it's pretty exciting. I'm just going to have to do it I can't stop. I am not even going to stop. I'm going to do it, just so you know. I'm going to post a link in the chat and in the show afterwards, in the video description afterwards, if you're watching the recorded version. Here's the link in the chat. That is a link to my new IMDb page. This is a new page that just started. Mystics has helped me with it. And for those of you who have free time on your hands and wish to contribute to this page, because apparently it's like I guess it's similar to a Wikipedia in that you can just, it's user-submitted content. You can, add stuff to it. Then by all means, add to it. It would be greatly appreciated. In fact, whenever you add stuff, you put who it's created by. So you'll say that it's added by you. And there's a chance that the Eye of Terror will see a contributor on this page and award them with the Gift of Chaos. What is the Gift of Chaos? I can't tell you what it is. It's going to ruin the surprise. All I can say is that it's within the realm of possibility. It's probably in the form of models. Okay, there you go. I spilled it. I spilled it. It's out there. It's done. Clayton Tate. Got to talk about him for a minute. Clayton Tate, for those of you who don't know, he is the illustrator for the Trolls children's book that I created. He is now working on the illustrations for the ORKS book, children's book, that I am now creating. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because ORKS is the new thing. ORKS is the thing that is fun and awesome, and that'll make your life great. Would I ally with orcs? Of course I would, because orcs are orcs, and orcs make us green and happy. Not like elves in Santa's workshop, but like those things that just have spores and recreate themselves and grow bigger as they fight more. Those ones. The Endless War orcs. Those are the ones that we're talking about. So, yeah. Anyway, he's working on illustrations, and I'm excited about that because orcs are so much fun. Let me see how... Okay, what's the model count? What's the model count, you should say? The model count is the viewers watching the show. The reason why I want to know is because we get up to a good number, we're going to do a Chaos Comet Bomb. Let's get up to 60, okay? I think there's 53-ish right now. Once we get up to 60, then we'll do a Chaos Comet Bomb. So, post away. Let's get up to 60. Post on Facebook that you're participating in the Shrine of Chaos. So we can get up to that 60. Oh, 54. Okay. It's happening. Oh, no one's kidding. No one is even joking about that. All right, let's read some comments here. Dave, why do puppies of the Emperor make my Slanesh blood so angry? Are they corn underneath the sheets? Well, March Stradust, I would say... that you are corn underneath your Slanesh skin. Does that make sense? Corn and Slanesh kind of hate each other. So, is there an internal battle going on inside you right now? If there is, I completely understand. In fact, I got all 4 marks of chaos inside me, fighting constantly, deciding on which one wants to peek its head in battle at any given moment. What are we at? What's model count? Might help to get more if the MiniWarGaming page had the notice on it. Oh, Mystics. Can you toggle that on? Thank you. Chaos Demons, Nurgle, or Slanesh? Those are actually, in my opinion, my humble opinion, those are the best ones. Because Nurgle is, you have Shrouded, and with your Plague Bearers, you have that banner that gives you poison 2+. So that's kind of a big deal when you're attacking stuff. Although your initiative is low on those guys, so the leftover isn't really that great. So I would suggest getting a sorcerer that has Cursed Earth so that you can make their invuln save a little bit more better. Like 4+, so you can make them survive longer. That's just a suggestion. But the Shrouded is awesome because you stick them in cover, and then you get like a 3-up cover save at least. And that's pretty amazing. If you're in Ruins, it's a 2-up cover. That's pretty sick. Abe, how much do you know about orcs? How much do I know? Who doesn't know much about orcs? Everyone knows much about orcs. I'll tell you so much that I much know that you're going to be muching away. Sounds like a swear word. This is what I know. One of my best friends collects orcs. And they're green. And they like to die and they like to kill stuff. And they have new models that are really shiny. And I want those models. Because I actually want to play with those models. There's a part of me inside that wants to start collecting orcs. Because orcs are just amazing. I love the Deca. And I like talking like an orc. I'm part orc, I swear. That would fit. That would make sense. That would explain a lot of things. Would you agree? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Yep, that's right. If you're referring to Dan, then you are absolutamente correcto. Work has talked about sending me to Mississauga later this summer. I will definitely take some vacation time and head over. If that happens, Cody Roo, then we will have a blast from the past, and we will go back in time and insert some bat reps into this warp storm of goodness. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. Then we're gonna have a Chaos Comment Bomb because we're close enough. Yeah. We are close enough to it. Oh, by the way, before we get to that, in the Rangers in 6 weeks, when I go to Virginia to film that, there are going to be orcs in this film. I am excited about that. That's going to be insane. It's a fantasy film. There's going to be elves and dwarves. And, well, I play a human. I play a human ranger. And because I'm already half human, I'm already doing an acting job, okay? So I'm just going to play a full human. So there you go. There's the full human. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to burp in your face. Yay. First, Chaos Comment Bomb. Serderpiv. Talking to you. Right there. Boop. This is a Chaos Comment Bomb. I'm going to post a link in the description, in the chat, and the person that I post a link to, it's going to be a link to a YouTube video. So when you're on this YouTube video, this is where we leave a comment. And hence the Chaos Comment Bomb, right? And the idea is to explode their phone. Hopefully they have their comments updating on their phone, and it just goes bloop, 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 and it just short circuits. That's the idea. Today, I'm going to post this video. This video is of Codex Dan, a.k.a. MiniWarGamer Dan, a.k.a. Deo, a.k.a. the guy with the beard, a.k.a. the ice wizard in the Trolls book. That is the plan. We're going to Chaos Comment Bomb Dan. I meant for that to rhyme because we're going to have a good time. So, what do I leave? This is the comment that you leave. This is just a suggestion, okay? You can say Dave loves you because that is true. You could also say the Eye of Terror sees you. You could say the Shrine of Chaos is talking about you and cutting up your beard because you got a lot of hair like Robin Williams. You could say, Dan, we miss you. Come back to MiniWarGaming. Those are just suggestions. That's it. Okay, I'm going to look at the comments. I like reading the comments when they're updated because it just turns out to be a lot of fun. Ooh. Newest first. Did it wake? Okay, I'm gonna look at the comments. I like reading the comments. Dave, will there be a scene where you betray everyone and run around like Karn? How did you know? Just don't tell anyone, okay? This is a secret that we will keep in the Shrine of Chaos, just so we know. Dave, I can't wait to try making some Dead Tau terrain that will hopefully be warp-stormed your way. Plasma Painter? If you did that, I would definitely use it in a battle report. Plasma Painter, are you a painting commission studio? If so, let me know. Because the name of your username is pretty sweet. I'm thinking of plasma guns. However, if you get hot on Saturdays so you have the weekend to cool off. That's all I gotta say. Hey Dave. Hey Chris114. Thank you for joining the Shrine of Chaos. You are very welcome in here, unless you collect Tau. If you collect Tau, take off your shoes, take off your socks, get rid of your toe-lint toe jam, clip your toenails, burn your toenails, then eat the ashes. And then, and only then, will you be cleansed from the gunk. I'm saying this hypothetically, by the way, okay? I don't actually think you collect Tau, because if you did, your face might burn off if you entered the Shrine of Chaos. I want to be a commissioned painter. Okay, Plasma Painter. If you want to be a commissioned painter, send me some pics of your work. Please do that. Dave@MiniWarGaming.com. I want to look at it. I want to examine it. And I want to see if this Tau terrain is anything like this. I'm going to show you some Tau terrain right now. Oh, Tau terrain is coming out. Send me some pictures. Here, in the face. Look at this vehicle. Look at this unfortunate vehicle. I'm so sorry. Did you crash land somewhere? Did you crash and there's a life after people, something happening and growing out of your engine? Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm actually not sorry. That's Greenleaf Terrain. Greenleaf Terrain made that. Thank you, Adam. This is another piece of Tau terrain. Those are the remains of 2 fire warriors. Their feet are sticking straight up out of the ground. And very well painted. There's a little sign sticking up. You can't see it, but it said Dave was here. This is amazing. I apologize. I don't remember who painted this for me. If you're watching the Shrine of Chaos, please do leave a comment, whether you're live in the chat right now as we speak, or in the video afterwards, so that you can be accredited appropriately. Whenever people send me things, I've gotten to the habit of writing it on the bottom, just so I can remember, because there's a lot of usernames, and I'm not going to give an excuse. The warp storm just kind of, got to roll the warp on the table every time you're. We're going to start talking about something else now, so we just deflect on the fact I got a bad memory. We'll do that. Tau sushi? Yes, that sounds delicious. I will buy used Tau just for scenery. Tau in a can. I like it. Okay, you know what? Here we go. We are done with the Chaos Comet Bomb. Thank you for those who participated in that. Now we're going to go on to the meat of this Shrine of Chaos. I'm going to show you some cool pics, okay? I'm going to show you some screenshots from Cruz Azul's New Wheels. That is the name of the narrative campaign that I had with Cody Rue. Let me tell you a little bit about the premise. Chaos Space Marines. They receive a distress call. Draken is the name of a Chaos Warpsmith. His warband responds to a distress call. And this distress call is coming from the Orc planet of Loken. This Orc planet was also featured in the Primogenitor's Promise narrative campaign. On the very first mission, actually, the very first mission took place on this planet. And there were some confused orcs in amongst the Eldar and the Chaos. This time, we are dealing directly with the orcs. On the left are Cody Rue's models. They are beautifully painted. He actually got a bunch of new models just in time for this narrative campaign. And let me just say this, okay? There is a lot of orky goodness in this. What we decided for this narrative campaign was to play straight up battles and to add the narrative on top and fit it into the battle, as opposed to trying to create a mission and adding in the narrative and making it make sense. We found that this worked much easier and allowed for bigger games, more epic games, more models on the board, and more things dying. So that's what we did. It helped to simplify the game and to make it more focused and clear for the viewers, for you guys to be able to see what was going on. And it also made it so it was easier to play for us because it was just a blast. An absolute blast, and I do mean that as a pun because there were so many explosions throughout the course of this campaign. So many. That terrain that you see on the board, that's made by Greenleaf Terrain. That was made specifically for the Snegabog's Greed campaign. We only got to use it in a few of the missions though. So this is being used in this campaign as well because it's just so beautiful. The orc terrain just looks so good. Okay, now I'm going to show you a screenshot for mission number 2. That's mission number 2. That is Cody Root. That is the man that speaks in encased gold words. He's the man on the chat right now. If you see Cody Roo, that's him. Thank you, Cody Roo, for coming down with your son, Jonathan, to participate in this campaign. It was so much fun. You're a good person who loves people. You thought I was going to say likes people. Is there a smile on your face right now? There is. I meant that as a pun because look at the picture, man. Oh, yeah. This guy is an orc incarnate. His collection of orcs is awesome. Let's go into the next pic here. This is a snapshot taken from a mission. This is mission 3A, I believe. 3A. Keeping in mind there's 8 missions in total. And this is an objective mission, and it's a custom one that we made up, and we set up the terrain accordingly. And I just want to see the comments afterward. I want to see the comments right now, and I want to see them afterwards on the recorded version to see what you guys think is going on right now. What do you think is happening? Because this was so much fun. I remember this particular mission sticking out to me in my mind because the terrain makes the game. It does. It adds so much to the flavor and so much to the realism and authenticity and emotions that go into playing the narrative campaign games. I love it so much, and it also gave me an excuse to use some of this orc terrain that my kid sis Mel made many years ago. Got a chance to use it. It was perfect. It fit right in. Magnetized terrain. Dave, what would be your best chaos leader? Plasma Painter. Ask me that question after, and I'll give you a serious answer. Cody Roo, what's your name on B and C? So much Daveness. Where did you get that shirt? It's awesome. I'm probably talking about the orc shirt. Yes, it's a good orc shirt. Guess I'm going to have to invest in a whirlwind. Cody Roo as G.W. Bush for Halloween. I can't tell if that's a compliment or not. That sexy Dave. Eldarp. Thank you, Eldarp. I can't see anything, just the chat. Thamir1, that really sucks for you because there's a lot of goodness and awesomeness being shown right now. Chaos Marines being removed as casualties. Is that a question? That is a question, isn't it? You had a question mark there. They are not being... Why would they be removed as casualties? When are Chaos Marines ever removed as casualties? They go into the warp and they live forever. That's what happens. That's what I believe. What up, Dave? I missed the good stuff. Well, Jarrah B, you missed a little bit of good stuff, but you came in just in time. Sketh, I will be here at home, but I like playing WYSIWYG at the store. I like playing WYSIWYG in narrative campaigns. I like putting the mark of Dave in fun games. You're getting vector struck by a hive crone. That's not exactly happening in this game, but 69 viewers. Woohoo! I miss Mel. Where did Mel even go? Well, Mel didn't go anywhere. She still exists. So, just started rebuilding Chaos. What is the best anti-air option? And on the flip side, what makes a Drake nervous? Ooh, I would say what makes a Drake nervous? Okay, that's kind of a loaded question. But I would say best anti-air, probably your Havocs with flak missiles. That's a good option. I always just use Helldrakes as well as anti-air. They're a pretty good anti-air. Dave, I sent you an email with some Nurgle Demon stuff. Someone named AJ. Thank you. Tawag approves. The orc shirt was a red bubble. Blood for the blood god, Jeremy. Dave, I sent you an email. Please look. Alex 04001. You sent me an... So you want to know the best opinion on a list of Chaos 1500 to 7000 points? For any points between 1500 and 7000. Dude, we can do an entire Shrine of Chaos about that. That's a very, very deep subject. There's a lot of goodness there that we can go over. There's really a lot. You know what? That actually gives me an idea for a video. I'm going to have to write this down. Vasil Zatiev. Right on, I made it for a live show. Thanks for all the hard work, Dave. You and the boys are great company for my painting sessions. You're very welcome, and on behalf of everyone, we thank you for supporting us. So, let's go on to the last clip here. This last clip is an Apocalypse game. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because it is the last mission in the narrative campaign. It is a two-part mission. It is a single mission. The first part is on YouTube. The second part is in the vault. The reason why I'm telling you that now is because I don't want any surprises. I don't want anyone to say, "Oh, have to be a vault member to see it. We didn't know." You did know from the beginning, because I'm telling you. I'm also going to say it at the very beginning, just so I set the expectation out there. This is, after all, how we are enabled to do this. It's the vault members. If you are a vault member and you're watching this, I thank you. I thank you for your support and allowing us to do this. It is a blast. We do it because you support us and because you are a vault member. That is the only reason. It's very simple. Because we have vault members, we are able to make narrative campaign battle reports. In fact, we are able to make any videos. We're able to do what we do. We're able to supplement this hobby. So, in order to see this campaign in its entirety when it is released, you need to be a vault member. If you're not a vault member, then you will see 3 missions on YouTube. So, definitely encourage you to become a vault member to see every single mission. You'll see all 8 videos in total. The last video being a 2-part. My bad. You'll see 4 videos. You'll see 4 videos if you're not a vault member, because the last mission you can see the first part of it. But what is this? If you just join the Shrine of Chaos right now, if you're joining a little bit late, this is a screenshot from the Apocalypse game, which is the last mission in the narrative campaign that's going to be released a week after next, and it's going to be released every single day that week, except for one day, because it's enough content for 4 days. The reason why we're doing that is because new edition of ORKS just came out. Codex was updated. These particular orcs that you see here were played using the old Codex. So it is dated rules. However, it's still relevant and pertinent because death is death. And we'd like to see death, and we'd like to see a lot of models removed from the table at any given time. It is just a lot of fun. And this particular Apocalypse game, which I'm becoming very fond of. I'm becoming very fond of Apocalypse games. There are formations, and those formations are amazing, and they make people happy because they work in sync in such a way so as to help you kill more stuff faster. That's essentially what Apocalypse is, right? Oh man, I was missing out on Apocalypse. I can't believe that I was missing out. Shame on me for not doing it sooner. The last Apocalypse game I played, I am ashamed to say, was 5 years ago. Since then, I have not played an Apocalypse game. Since this, I have played 2. And those 2 have been in the last month. And it's been an absolute blast. And I love Apocalypse, man. And look forward to more Apocalypse games. Even ones that aren't part of a 40K narrative campaign. It's just because they're a lot of fun. The death and carnage is amazing. And I have the models to do it. I got enough models to actually field an Apocalypse battle list that would be formidable, that would be fun. So if you want to fight against me in an Apocalypse game, send me an email so we can set up a game. If you live nearby, or heck, if you don't live nearby and you want to come up this way, that would be a lot of fun. I would love to do that. I want to play more Apocalypse games. So if you want to fight against me in an Apocalypse game, send me an email. Do Chaos perform well in APOC? I will say yes, they do. They absolutely do. They are competitive and they are fun, and they would perform exactly how you would think they should. They do awesomely. Here's my Nurgle Demon Prince, the Slayer of Old One. Oh, you're showing off. You're taking advantage of the exposure in this chat. And I'm still looking at your photo. And I like it a lot, actually. That's very, very nice job on the wings there. And, ooh, that's gross and scary, man. That's exactly what you want. Okay, get me distracted now. Sketh. Dave, I can't wait to get over to MiniWarGaming to play with you guys. Hope to be there for a whole week and get as much gaming in as possible. If you do that, Sketh, then yes, we will set aside, I will book as much time as you'd like. If you want me to book the entire week, playing you every single day, then I will do that for you. Because you are Sketh, and you're a person that matters, and you're a person with power, in awesome sauce, in his blood, and that is just what we have to deal with when you are in the room and no one can breathe because your musk is such that it makes people faint because you kill people because of the awesome that drips from your skin. I'm getting all these gross thoughts from seeing that Nurgle Demon Prince, man. Like, that's just why I'm saying stuff. Okay, anyway. Let's see here. Overcharged last cannon. I'm totally hoping to get down there someday soon. I honestly just want to kill Diffie. Well, Danny19952013. You want to kill Diffie? You can never kill me. I will pie plate you. I will give you a cherry pie plate. And I'm gonna slow roast it all day. Is that what you're gonna do, Deffy? Is that really what you plan on doing to this person? I don't know if that's very nice. Oh, I think it's very nice. Well, whatever you think it is different than what it actually is, because perception is reality, and I suggest that you take this person up on their challenge and you just say, bring it. It's got to say, bring it. And then maybe they will bring it and try to kill you. Because I got some news for you, man. That rule, it will not die, is a lie. You do die. and you can die from one shot depending on the gun that fires at you. Just saying, man. Okay, be all sensitive and stuff, but you gotta live with the truth. Don't want to be messing around with that, trying to be bigger than what you are. You gotta live with yourself, right? Why don't you talk now that people are seeing you? Okay, we gotta hide your voice. That's what's happening. I see. It's a little bit of deception happening. Ah, yes. Where's Deffy's banner pole? Okay, so I tried gluing it on twice, and it broke off twice. So, moral of the story, if you try something twice and it fails, then wait 2 years before you do it again. I'll eventually glue it on again. I just lost it. There you go. That's the reason. I lost it, and it's gone. And I forget that. You know what's weird? I don't even think that he looks right with it. I've seen him this way for so long that when he does have it, it's like, oh yeah, what? Yeah, that's weird. You shouldn't have that. That's just gonna break off. That's my reasoning. Okay, you like how I just came to that conclusion verbally? That's the true honesty right there. Is when your thoughts are verbalized and you come up with a reason after you have already given 2 reasons as to why you did something, and then you just like finally settle on a 3rd reason. There you go. Got it. Who wants some? Okay. Arcade Danny, you want to make? Hey, I tell you what. You've seen my army, right? In battle reports. You've seen the models that I have access to in my Chaos Space Marine army. I tell you what. Bring your most broken list to MiniWarGaming, and I will beat your army. 2,000 points. I will beat your army, and bring your most broken list. So much so that you are so confident that I can see your list before I field my army. I'm going to list tailor to your list. And your confidence is going to be such that even if I list tailor, I won't beat you. And if I don't beat you, then you're going to double pie plate me in the face when it's all over. Okay? But if I beat you, then I'll give you a pie in the face. Just one, though. Because that was always, that's the advantage, because I get to list tailor. Is that a fair challenge? You know, you bring the most broken cheese list in existence that exists in your army, and I get to list tailor to it. Because if you do, and if you think that you can beat the list, that means that you're saying that your army is stronger than anything the Chaos Space Marine army can conjure up. Is that an impossible challenge, or is that a good challenge? What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good challenge? Would that be fun? Druski. Oh, Druski. Okay, so that is the plan. So you want to do it? Okay, that sounds good. Okay, now, Zip Zap Zoo Piddy Pup. Thank you for loving the narrative campaigns. I'm not going to say your name again, but I will call you Ziggy, because that's much easier to say than what I just said. In fact, I don't even think what I just said was English. It sounds like Turkish. Nope, it doesn't. I don't even know what Turkish sounds like. I just said something that sounds completely foreign and that I really don't know what it sounds like. I haven't seen pies in a while. Well, if you come and battle me, you will see pies. Either way, you're going to see pies, man. Like a lot of them, okay? No one can beat chaos except chaos. Well, Fire Drake 18, I absolutely agree with that statement. Now is the time that we are going to give away some things, okay? There's a good amount of viewers watching, and we're going to give away some stuff. Now, first off, we're going to do something different. I'm going to put a keyword. Let's do dry brush, okay? Dry brush everything. This DVD first. You need to type the word dry brush, all one word, all lowercase, no spaces. And if you do that, if you type the word dry brush, then you are entered in. The reason why you got to do that in the chat, type it into the chat, is because it automatically puts you into this draw. This plugin that I have installed, which automatically generates it, which is pretty amazing. I love it. You know what? I would giggle to myself if someone didn't follow the instructions and put a wrong word. Kind of like Vior Pico, who put Guybrush instead of dry brush. That's just funny, dude. Like I have to completely scrutinize what you just did because it's really hilarious. And Sketh really liked it, and I liked it too. And someone put a capital D, Bounty Max 11. You put a capital D on dry brush when you weren't supposed to. You're supposed to put a lowercase. It's all lowercase, all no spaces. That's the only way you can be entered. And I have to, okay, towel brush, Twiggy. All right. Okay, Mystics. Sword of Justice needs to fall down on someone today in the Shrine of Chaos. That's not even a funny joke. Okay, I've given everyone a chance to... okay, there's 78 viewers, it says here. And there's only 67 people that are entered into this draw. That means that there are 11 people who haven't typed anything to be entered into this draw. And I guess there's 11 people that don't wish to be entered into the draw to win the DVD, dry brush, everything. How's it going, Chris? Yeah.
Giving away DVDs?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Isn't that awesome, Silas?
It is.
Yeah.
This one was a fun one to do.
You say that like there are some others that weren't fun.
Well, like this guy, the little muscly dude, he was lots of fun to do.
Yeah, that's my uncle.
And the gator, he was fun to do. And the wolf, he was kind of fun to do.
Okay, all right. 68. Okay, that's enough chance for everyone. So watch this. This is the winner. Okay, you're going to be my witness here. Okay. Khurgee, Khurgee, is the winner of this DVD. That's how we know. Why you laugh? What?
Sketh one.
What?
Sketh one.
Oh. Okay, so your blood will be on it if you do it. You put that on top of the next DVD, though. Right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So now it's a sandwich. That's a very good. No mayo. That's all we need is Chris saliva.
Ew.
Nurgle loves it. Okay, Khurgee, are you there? I'm gonna leave this up to Mystics. Okay, gonna leave it up to Mystics to make sure that everyone is there and receiving their gifts. Now the next one. Let's do next one. Okay, this is fun. Do you like doing this, Chris?
Love it. I love giveaways.
We're going to do Wet Blend Everything, another one of Chris's DVDs. And now this time, Wet Blend. You have to type in the word Wet Blend, and we're going to make that one word, all lowercase. No spaces. That's what we're going to do. That's the instruction, okay? Wet Blend is the thing that you need to type.
This was a fun one, too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I did the little serpent duty, and it kind of made like this python, like blended a python scale kind of thing on him, and then blended like the wolf fur. That was fun.
Oh, you did the wolf again.
Yeah. Well, that one was dry brushed, and then this one was...
You like wolves.
Well, yeah. But I mean, it was like... It's
oh, that's true. It's different. Yeah. It's unique. Yeah. It's special.
Well, when you blend... Because, like... Either technique doesn't really yield you the best results.
Why not?
Because you're better off like blending and then dry brushing.
So you gotta do both.
Yeah, you do both.
But that wasn't the idea of the DVDs anyway.
Right? No. Like
the idea was to just show you the techniques of that style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just taking the technique and doing something with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's all about technique. It's not about how to paint a wolf. It's about playing with the technique.
Yeah.
Play. It's always about play
and working, so you can play. Or playing so you can work?
We work so you can play?
Yeah.
Or no, so they can play.
Here we go. Time to roll. Danny 19952013 is the winner of that.
How did you determine that?
Because we put a keyword up there. Everyone who types it in See, wet blend, wet blend, wet blend.
Yeah.
They're entered into the draw. And I roll the dice here on this. Yeah, I'll show you this after.
Yeah, that's cool beans.
Yeah. It's all because of Drewski. He showed me this.
Oh, I was going to say, did he make it? I was going to say, because he's pretty awesome if he made it.
Yeah. I think he made it. Yeah,
Did he? Sure.
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Let's say, he made
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably
Anybody asked.
Yeah, if he didn't, then I'm going to think he did because he's already awesome just alone. But he is the winner of that. Danny is a guy that challenged me to a battle report.
Okay.
And so this is the challenge. I got to tell you, it's pretty sweet.
Okay.
He says he's going to bring the most maxed out, cheese, optimized list. That he's going to be so confident, thinking that he can beat me, that I can make any list I want using any chaos model that I own after seeing his list. So I'm going to list tailor to his list.
Okay.
And he's going to be so confident with his list that he's going to think he's still going to beat me. And if he beats me, then he throws 2 pies in my face. Okay, that's the challenge. Is that a fun challenge?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds like fun. He's pretty confident about beating you.
Yeah.
I'd be worried if I were you.
Really? Why?
Because it sounds like he knows his stuff.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He just asked a question. He said, should I bring a cheese list against Dave?
Yeah.
That's the only question he asked.
Well, because if you don't bring a cheese list against Dave, Dave's going to bring a cheese list against you.
Are you saying I'm a cheese player?
No.
Then you just contradicted yourself.
No.
You just did again.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Last one. Wash everything. This time is Austin's DVD, and he is going to show you how to wash everything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a really great segment in here on metallics, going through golds and coppers and silvers and stuff like that, using different inks to wash and tint the metals. Yeah, this is a good one.
Okay, for this one, you got to put one word, and that's wash. Type in wash, and you will be entered in to get that.
Not soap?
No, nothing else. Only wash.
Or soap?
Anything else wouldn't make any sense.
Hand sanitizer?
Why would you put hand sanitizer if what?
Do you get a loofah with it?
Just don't tell anyone, okay? Because you don't know where it's been.
You open it up and a loofah comes springing out.
Yeah, it's like
like those coiled up snakes, with the peanut.
Like the Tyrannid drop pod. You know, a guy did that one time at Apocalypse.
Where did they spring out?
He used loofahs. Went to the dollar store and got them.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I saw it with my eyes, and they were burned.
From loofah-ness?
Well, it was actually from Joe. That's where Joe was saying that
or is it
guys that are hairy are smarter, and he proved it to someone else. He said count to 10 as fast as you can.
Am I supposed to do that?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, no.
No. So you simply can't count to 10?
I'm not.
You're not. You're not.
I'm not.
That is an inappropriate response to what I just said.
Because I like adding my own responses.
That's true. You know what that's called?
No.
Blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a blockhead.
Blockhead?
Blockhead.
That's what I said. You're making fun of my accent?
Blockhead?
Yeah. No, that sounds like it's French.
You blockhead. You silly blockhead.
Okay, so let's go on to the draw here. Finish this out. I'm getting so distracted.
We're having fun.
Mr. Grimdark. I'm not saying we're not having fun. We're having a lot of fun. I didn't mean to hit that on there. It's not broken at all. It's still in the plastic. It doesn't break anything.
Just lick it. It'll be fine.
Mr.
That's gross, dude. Because that's
Mr. Grimdark. No, it's not. You didn't lick that. You licked yours. You didn't lick Austin. That sounds horrible. Why would you even make me say that? Okay, so Mr. Grimdark is the winner. Do you accept this gift of chaos? If you do, then you need to give your information to Mystics so that he can watch you and make sure that you're not doing stuff to people when they're not looking.
Whoa, what's that mean?
I don't know, man. It's craziness.
Oh, it's mommy?
Yeah. Well, it's mommy of Nurglings.
Mommy of Nurglings. That's not very nice.
No, she's the goddess.
Your kids are cute. I don't know why you'd say that.
Nurglings are cute!
Nurglings are not cute.
Dude, they're small and they're cuddly.
No, they play in guts and get into filth, and it's like little...
And how's that different than kids?
Like when you got those deep puddles in your driveway and your kids are playing, you get out of here, out of the driveway. And that's, you know what I mean? That's gross.
Why do you have deep puddles in your driveway?
You've been to my house. You see my place.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like an APOC game.
It's great. It looks like a World War I battlefield.
You get a 6-up cover in your backyard. That's what it is. Unless you go to ground, then you get 4 up. That's sweetness.
Just lay down in a dirt puddle?
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
It actually does. Like, really a lot more. Nope, that made no sense. Look at all these comments that went down before. Look at you. No, we're looking at you 10 seconds ago. We're traveling through time right now. It's actually pretty sweetness.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
It's like the end of the movie 2001 when everything's starting to blur past them and stuff like that.
Anyway.
Dave, what are you doing, Dave?
Look forward to the narrative campaign with Cody Rue. That's going to happen in a couple weeks. Because next week is the last week for Pretty Much Ender's Promise. A week after that, it's going to be the first. That entire week is actually going to be the narrative campaign with Cody Rue. So look forward to that. That's farewell to old edition orcs because the new orcs are coming in. And leave a comment. Let us know what you would like to see in future campaigns. Not in that one because we already filmed it. So your opinion will have absolutely no effect on the videos.
So you're saying their opinion doesn't matter?
That's what you just said.
That's what you just said.
That's what you just said verbatim. I didn't say that at all. I said their opinion will have no effect. What's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
It can still matter, but not have an effect.
No, it doesn't matter.
Sure it does.
Because all matter has an effect. That's physics. That's science.
Matter occupies space.
No, man, you can't argue with science, man. That's math.
That's math.
That's math.
Count to 10 as fast as you can.
Count to 10 as fast as I can?
Yeah.
How do I know how fast I can count?
Well, we'll let them be the judge. Count to 10. I bet you any money, I'll count faster.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Want me to do it? I'll do it.
Sure.
10. I count by tens. Therefore, I just did it faster.
That's a Joe joke.
It is a Joe joke,
That's a
right?
Joe.
Isn't that such a Joe joke?
Where's Joe?
Where is Joe?
Get him on the phone.
And we're gonna blame Joe on this whole thing, right? Because right away you're like, Joe. It's such a Joe joke.
That's a Joe joke.
But you know what? We miss Joe, and he, after all, is an orc player.
He's lost in the warp.
He's an orc and Eldar player, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We miss him. We miss him a lot. But anyway, thanks for watching this week. We're not going to have any call-ins. I actually have to go because Goddess Slanesh is, it's her birthday today. So that's why we're going to be doing some stuff. So
everybody's birthdays are all at the same time.
What are you talking about? There's no uniqueness left in the universe. You have the best face when I say things weird, man. Like it's so good.
Because I'm pondering it.
You're very ponderous.
Yeah.
You ever been to Ponderosa?
I have.
It's a good place, man.
That should be the ending to your show. Just have that music playing. Oh no, that's Bonanza.
Is it? Yeah, that wasn't
Bonanza,
Ponderosa at all. But no, that's all good. All right. Happy wargaming.